You have your husband's phone. Why don't you check it? You'll be able to find out where he goes to and who he sees there and who he talks to and what they say. Don't you want to know? Are you not aware of what's happening out there? I've seen lots of it, like husbands who cheat on their wives, and they usually do it when their wives are pregnant as well.
Madam, I'm quite sure he didn't come in today. In fact, he called us and he specifically instructed us to put all these meetings on hold for a couple of days.
I remember that we switched on the live location on our phones. If I check his location, it should help us find him, right?
Yes, give that a try. There's someone.
Huh?
AJ?
Driver, pull over.
Guddan, please don't jump to conclusions now. Don't think this is what it looks like. Why don't you come home with me so that I can explain everything properly to you? I can just imagine what you must be thinking. I can understand. I only agreed to come and see Antara here because I was protecting you. I did this for the sake of our baby, Guddan. There was nothing else I could do to keep Antara away from us. Guddan, please listen to me. I need you to trust me, please. I did what I had to do because I had to relieve your stress. Now, please try to understand. I had no choice. Trust me, please. I only did it all for you, Guddan. The seasons will change, Guddan, and the years will pass. But the one thing that will always be the same is that you'll always be right here in my heart. There's nothing in the whole world, Guddan, that could ever come between us. I want you to always know you can trust me. I promise you it won't be a mistake to place your trust in me. Guddan, are you listening to what I'm saying to you? I'm talking to you. Listen to me. I'm trying to tell you something important, please. This isn't fair, Guddan. You're not giving me a chance. I have a right to explain. You have to listen to me. You have to give me a fair chance to explain what's happening here, Guddan. Guddan, you must listen to me. I need you to trust me, Guddan. Guddan, please. Don't just leave. Listen to me, please. I'm not lying. This is not what you think it is. Guddan, you misunderstand. Why won't you trust me? Guddan, will you say something? Please talk to me. Guddan. Guddan. Please don't go just yet. I'm talking to you. Guddan, just listen to me. Guddan!
Let's go.
Go, driver.
Guddan! Trying to talk to you, Guddan!
Guddan?
Don't go! Come back! Guddan! Guddan!
Akshat? Durga just told me something. Is this true?
Ma, wait, I'll explain everything to you, but I have to speak urgently to Guddan.
You? How come you are here? Weren't you jailed? Well, since you are here, you tell me, what's going on here?
I'll tell you what happened.
Wow. And Tara, you really are amazing, aren't you? Because they still want to hear what you have to say, and that's after you've ruined so many lives. Why don't you people rather punish her, huh? Anyway, since you left this house, everything's so boring around here. So welcome. So good to see that you're back again. Who knows how many more times we're going to see you come back here. Oh, and by the way, your last crime was the biggest we ever saw. Wow. Amazing. And this time, you came here and you killed your very own daughter. Aren't you ashamed at all? You're just so good at the things you do. Tell me, how do you do all of this and why? Huh?
Enough, Saru. What we're talking about doesn't have anything to do with you. Don't talk out of turn. And you. We don't expect that we'll hear the truth from you. We just thought you were there so you can tell us the story from the horse's mouth. So tell us. What happened out there?
I know this is hard to believe, but this wasn't something I planned on my own. None of it was my plan, because I only did what Akshat asked me to do. I was only helping.
AJ would never have asked you to do anything for him.
I also thought that. Except when it's to do with Guddan. Then Akshat will do anything. Guddan firmly believes that I am the one who's responsible for my own daughter's death, and because of that, she now suspects that I've come here because I want to kill her unborn baby as well. That's a big difference between the truth and what she thinks happened. I lost my beautiful daughter, Mom. I lost my Alicia. My princess is gone, and I carried her for 9 long months in my womb. I can't ever forget about her. Don't you understand? How can I let Guddan go through the same pain? I can't even think of doing it to her. Thank goodness Akshat knew this. And he also knew that there was no way that Guddan would ever trust me. That's why he asked me to help, and that's why I helped him, because we didn't want Guddan to be so stressed out. So you tell me. What part of this was my fault, Mom? Because of all the mistakes I've made in the past, I took the blame for something that I never even did wrong at all. Just how much more evidence must I give you? I've changed, Mom. That's all I can tell you.
Quiet now, Antara. Akshat is explaining everything to Guddan, and he'll make sure she understands. He'll calm her down. I have faith in that. Even through this, their marriage will be strong. They've always had a strong relationship. I have faith in my children. A woman like you cannot split them. You'll never succeed with it. Just leave it there, dear, because I've heard more than enough from her.
Please don't do this to me now, Guddan. Please tell me you understand why I did this. Try to understand me. I only did this for you. I went there for our baby, Guddan. I didn't have any other reason to be there, so will you please trust me?
Would you please fix this?
What?
Yes, Mr. Jindal, will you please fix it now?
Okay.
Maybe you think that the ribbon is perfectly fixed again. But the fact that there is a knot is proof enough that it broke at some point. That means even though we thought the threads were strong, they were so weak that they just broke apart.
Guddan, don't say that.
And even if you tie a knot to join the two back together again, the ribbon can never become as perfect as it used to be before.
Guddan, please.
This is the reality of what's happened to us now.
Guddan, please. Don't say so. Just think about what we did earlier today. You and I both made promises to our unborn child. Do you remember what we said then?
Those promises have already been broken. All those promises have already been broken.
No, Guddan. There is still hope. Our relationship is not so weak that it would just break up, like the threads have broken.
But my trust is broken, Mr. Jindal. All the promises were false because they've all been broken.
What are you trying to say, Guddan?
I don't believe that you're too naive to know, Mr. Jindal. But I'll explain everything to you anyway. Let's go. Come with me.
You're good, Antara. That was such a clever plan. Wow.
And do you know what? You were good too. I mean, I have to tell you, I think you played your part very well. I mean, you swapped out Akshat and Guddan's phone covers. That was such a smart thing to do. Superb. And then you have acting skills as well. I mean, impressive. I think you should be an actress, not your mom-in-law. She's not so good. You're the one with the talent. Just think of this. You could start with a role as an extra in a great movie, you know. You'll do a great job.
Antara, no, that's enough now. When it's just you there, I can do all kinds of acting. As long as you keep up your part of the deal, which is be generous to me. But enough of that, because we must think. How can we end Guddan's chapter?
We had better give some thought to her again. I know. You see, a girl will put up with a lot of unpleasant things in her husband's house. I mean, if he slaps her or insults her, anything. Except if her husband is seen cheating on her. And especially if she also catches him with the woman openly. And she has to see how he hugs her, takes her in his arms. You know what I mean? I've created so much conflict between the two of them that they don't stand a chance at all. They'll never sort it out. So Akshat and Guddan are destined to separate. The trust is broken.
What do you think of this? This was all your love and all your affection and all your promises. And now it's all been destroyed. As you can see, there's nothing left of it that can be saved. And to think that it was your lie that destroyed all of this, Mr. Jindal. How could you destroy all of this with one big lie? First you stand here and you tell me that you love me so much. You give me hope and joy, and when I submit myself to you, you lied to me and tear down all the things that made us happy. What did I do to deserve this? What this destruction shows us is that our bond of trust was not strong enough to last even for a day. And you're the one who chose to break that trust that we had. Because you went behind my back.
No, Guddan. That's not how it is. I never cheated on you. Please believe what I tell you. I only did this because I was looking out for the well-being of our baby. It's for your sake I did it.
If it's really because you cared so much about our baby, Mr. Jindal, then you wouldn't have joined hands with Antara and deceived me. You wouldn't have done things with her that I saw with my own eyes. So why did you do this? When you were supposed to make sure that she was punished, to make sure that she went to jail. What happened to what you promised me?
Yes, I know I promised you that. I also promised you that I'd keep you happy. And I promised you that I'd keep all your worries and stress at bay for the sake of our baby you're carrying. I promised you that I'd create a happy and loving and safe home for our baby to live and grow up in. And I fulfilled all these promises to you.
What about the only promise I asked you to make me? What about making sure that Alicia's killer is punished? What about your promise of justice for our murdered daughter? What happened to that?
Guddan, there's no way we can have Antara locked up in jail because she's innocent. She's done nothing.
So you'd rather believe Antara before you believe your wife, Mr. Jindal?
Of course not, Guddan. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, how can a mom take her very own daughter's life? I agree that Antara is an evil woman, and she's guilty of a lot of crimes. But please, Guddan, a mother can't possibly kill her very own daughter.
She can and she did, Mr. Jindal. She's the one who killed our daughter. She's the one who murdered Alicia, and she's been lying to you about this. Why can't you see that?
Antara has nothing to do with Alicia's death, and I even have the proof that she's innocent.
All proof can be manipulated to make you believe in it, Mr. Jindal, but the truth is something that you can never change. Antara came to me herself and told me to my face with contempt that she killed Alicia. Now either you can choose to believe me, or you can choose to believe the murderer of Angad, Masirawat, and Alicia.
Wait, Guddan. Please calm down and listen to me carefully. I know the two of us have had to deal with a lot of unexpected things that happened in our lives recently. And pregnancy. That's why you're feeling emotional. Right now, you're feeling protective over our baby, and it's normal for a pregnant woman to feel like that. But this is not enough to make you want to punish Antara. Please try to understand what I'm saying. Antara is not a threat to our family, or our baby, or you. What must I say to make you believe it?
You don't believe a word of what I say. You only believe what Antara tells you, and now you want to make me believe all of her lies as well? You're expecting me to just follow your lead, which is to trust the woman who murdered my daughter.
Guddan, please, Antara!
Oh, Mr. Jindal. If you can bring yourself to trust the woman who murdered your very own daughter, and if you can give her so much support, you make it very clear. You are not someone that I can put my trust in, Mr. Jindal. I just can't believe. I can't believe she managed to fool you again. Just like before when she took advantage of her innocence, she's still doing the same thing because you fall for it, Mr. Jindal. And today she has you fooled. And Antara is more important to you than the trust in our relationship and our baby. You're no longer the man I thought you were, and I don't see you as my soulmate anymore. And you made this baby your excuse for everything that you've just done to us. Well, I'm going to keep this baby away from you. You made so many promises to me, and you couldn't keep them. You broke all of your promises. Well, now I'll break the promise I made. I won't allow you to come close to this child.
What do you mean? What are you saying?
That from now on I'll make my own decisions independently, Mr. Jindal. Because all your decisions will be taken by Antara, am I right? And I will not put up with that.
Come on, Guddan, will you stop making this about Antara and saying her name all the time? Please, will you believe me when I tell you that I don't care about Antara? She has no value or meaning in my life.
Why did you choose to believe her? Why would you believe her and betray your own wife?
Guddan, I never betrayed you. How many times do you want me to explain this to you?
If you were telling the truth, you wouldn't have to repeat it all the time. You're not going to make me believe what you say just because you keep repeating the same lie to me. This baby that I'm carrying hasn't even been born yet, and you couldn't keep your promises even for a single day. Well, maybe you've made the mistake of believing Antara, Mr. Jindal, but I won't be making the same mistake. And I won't let my baby make that mistake either. I will make new promises to my baby. I'll show you. From now on in my baby's life and mine, we'll no longer see you as important to us, Mr. Jindal. My baby's problems will be my problems alone because they will not be your business from now on. Not ever. I'll raise my child all by myself without you, Mr. Jindal. All the problems my child has and all its happiness will never have anything to do with you. As for making vows of love and trust, I'll be the one to teach my child the importance of all those things, not you. To make sure that my child knows how important it is not to make the cruel mistake of betraying someone's trust. I'll make sure that my child grows up to be a strong person, stronger than I have been. Because I want this child of mine not to be weak and fall for someone's lies in front of others. And especially not in front of any loved ones, because that would disappoint them. I'll make sure that my child is so strong that no one can ever break or corrupt its trust. No matter what or how I do it, I'll make sure that I never allow my child to become anything like you've become to us. Other people who tell lies all the time, And people who blindly believe all sorts of lies that someone else might be fooling them with. I won't allow my child to be like them.
No, Guddan.
You see, I've learned a great lesson from the way you treated me, Mr. Jindal. From the way you've broken the trust we had. And the way you betrayed me. I'll teach my child by passing on this great lesson that you have taught me today, so that my child will always know how to maintain a good relationship. My child and I will always be right there in front of your eyes, but you will never, never be allowed to come close to us.
Guddan, how can you say all this? When you and I are life partners, how can you make promises like these to exclude me?
It's too late. I've made them, Mr. Jindal. And I'm not someone who will break my promises. I will always keep these promises that I've made here. And you won't be there, Mr. Jindal.
Guddan! Guddan, please. You have to believe that I never betrayed you and I would never do that. Everything I did was really only for your sake and for our baby's sake. How can I make you believe I could never betray you?
I know you betrayed me, Mr. Jindal. You're just not ready to face the fact that you did that to me.
No, Guddan, that's not true. You please believe what I'm telling you.
Don't pretend you love me and concern for my child. That's all a lie, Mr. Jindal. I saw how you hugged Antara. You went to her without even telling me about it. You made such a drama out of it. And now you expect me to simply forget all about it? Just because you say you didn't betray me? Do you know what you've caused? Your betrayal has... It's put me in such a state that I have no idea anymore what I should be doing or shouldn't be doing.
Guddan, please. See my point.
We were so happy, we were celebrating our life. And then on the same day, you came and destroyed all of that again. And if I had a choice at this moment, I would choose not to become a mom anymore. You picked the worst time to betray me. And now our bond is so weak because thanks to you, it's just been broken. And I won't allow my baby to suffer because of this mess you've made. I don't think you and I already take on the responsibility of raising a child together. I don't think you and I already take on the responsibility of raising a child together.
Hello, Guddan. How are you? Hi.
What are you doing in my room? Who said you can come in here? Stay out of
Don't
here.
be so cross. I didn't come to see you. It's not all about you. There's also an unborn baby in here. That's why I came here. Hi. Did you know children just love to hear stories? And I've been told that whenever people tell stories in a room where a child is in a mom's womb, the baby can hear all of it. Wow. What an idea.
Whatever stories you may have to tell, my baby's not interested in hearing them at all.
Oh, what harm can that do? Maybe he'll find them interesting. How would you know? Give it up. Okay, listen. I have a very good story. So once upon a time, like in every story, there was a king and his queen. Now, the king and the queen were very happy, just the same as your mom and dad. Huh? And because the king and the queen loved each other so much, a new member was due to arrive in their lives, just like you will. And it was also a pretty little baby, just the same as you. But you know what? The king and the queen made a mistake. They didn't see that all the big strong enemies that tried to destroy them were not even needed, because that little baby did all the things that the enemies were planning to do. Just like you, right? You managed to split up your parents. Even before you were born, long before that. Listen, I just wanted to tell you that I'm very proud of you, okay? What a good job.
You stay away from my baby.
But he should know what a wonderful job he's done. We should give him a reward for that, don't you think?
You deserve to be rewarded as well, Antara. So let me show you how I'll do that for you.
Until now, you haven't been able to even touch me. And now you believe you can slap me? You can always count on Antara to do everything she says she will. But didn't I tell you that I'd be back here? Do you see I'm here now? And I also told you that I was the one who murdered Alicia. So you know that I did it. See, the only reason I came back was because I wanted to separate the two of you. And now I've done that. You were helpless to do anything to me for this now, weren't you? And you won't be able to do anything in future. It's done. You lost your love and the faith you had in Akshat because I came and snatched everything away from you. Now, if you choose to continue to live like a burden, be my guest. Okay, bye. See you. Bye-bye, baby. See you.
Why did you do this, Mr. Jindal? Why did this evil have to come into my life? Why? How can a man who is as decent as you are do something like this? Who else am I supposed to trust now? Why?
Where are you going?
I'm going back to my home, Mr. Jindal. I'm going back to my father.
Just wait. Guddan, try to understand what I'm saying. This house is your home, Guddan. How can you leave it in this condition?
You're the one who's responsible for my condition. Now please don't waste any more of my time by showing this fake concern for me again.
Guddan, why won't you understand? Why won't you believe me anymore? Everything that I did, Guddan...
I want you to swear on this baby, Mr. Jindal. Swear that you won't try to stop me, and that you'll always stay out of my life. If you try to stop me, Mr. Jindal, there's no telling what I'll do in response. Swear that you won't try to stop me, and that you'll always stay out of my life. And if you try to stop me, Mr. Jindal, there's no telling what I'll do in response.
I'm telling the truth, Mother. Everything I did was for the sake of Guddan and for the sake of our little child. Mother, there's no way I'd ever betray Guddan. You don't have any idea how much I love her. I don't understand why Guddan won't believe anything I tell her. How can I make her listen and understand what I'm saying? How will I make her see it when she won't even listen to me?
You're grown up now, but you're crying like a child. Now, I want you to listen to a story I know from when I was a child. Come. Long, long ago, in a human body lived a brain and a heart. And the two of them had a very great love for one another. They felt that they couldn't live without each other. Then one day, they had an argument about which one loves the other one more. The argument became worse, and then it became a fight. The heart would not give up. It was standing firm on every word of its point of view. Oh, and the brain? The brain tried to force the heart to see and to agree with its point of view. And then the brain decided, enough. I won't argue anymore. I'll make it clear by showing my love for the heart. That's how I can prove it. For that, it had to throw out all other things that could distract it from heart. Every little thing, it only made room for heart. And then the heart. It thought, I'll just keep loving the brain as much as I can, and that will prove I love the brain. But to make sure that the brain would notice and believe it, that nothing else is more important in the heart's life, it decided to stop beating just to prove it. Just because those two had a silly fight with each other to prove who loves one more, both were dead. And so their love died. How sad is that? Listen, dear. This happens to all of us sometime in life, and we also cause hurt to the one we love most. But it's not about the hurt. We have to learn to let go of the hurt we feel by adding to the love that we give. My dear, you love Guddan more than anyone, don't you?
I love her so much.
And do you also care that your child will be looked after and happy? I know you only had good intentions, but you used the wrong way to show it to her, because the way you chose to save Guddan from pain, it didn't work. You just broke her trust, my dear. The same way that it takes time for love to grow and bloom, like that, it also takes time for you to build up a trust, for someone to learn to have faith in you. And my dear, trust is one of those key things. Sometimes it sadly is broken. That's when you have to be strong and fix it again. Of course she's going to change now, but change isn't wrong. Change is just another part of our lives. Mom sees what's going on. You two aren't used to living apart from each other, and I'm very sure the two of you will sort this out. You won't have to live without each other. My dear, it will take a little time, not long. Everything will be all right again.
Okay, Mother. Maybe you're right. Guddan can have as much time as she needs to deal with it. I just want to be sure that Guddan is looked after. And our baby is taken care of. The doctor told her she needs rest. He made it clear that she's not supposed to be under any kind of stress in this condition. But you saw what she did. She made me swear on my unborn child's life, and then she walked out of the house.
You see, when a child feels that the pain is too much to bear, the only place it finds comfort is at the parents who raised it. Guddan did that. She went straight to her dad's house today. There's no need for you to worry about her. Her folks will take the very best care of her over there.
Thank you, Mother.
Congratulations, Mr. Jindal. Guddan is pregnant with your child.
This is our baby, Guddan. And I promise you, Guddan, I'll do everything in my power to make sure that I'll be the best dad in the whole world. Listen, I know that this baby we're expecting is definitely going to be a little girl. And if my baby decides that she would rather like to spend more time in her mom's company than in mine, then I'll have to accept it. Guddan, there's no way we can have Antara locked up in jail because she's innocent. She's done nothing.
See, even though we thought the threads were strong, they were so weak that they just broke apart.
Your anger is so useful to me. I'll enjoy taking advantage of you. I'll split you and Akshat so far apart that there's no way you two will ever be back together again. We'll even stop expecting to run into each other ever again.
My baby, my little one.
It won't bring me any pleasure to see you die. Because my happiness comes from giving you pain. Far more than from killing you. All right, come, enough talk now. I'm still going to give you another surprise. The next surprise, okay? Come on, let's go.
Listen, you've had an accident and you may have internal injuries. If we don't operate on you immediately, your baby's life might be at risk.
Don't let anything happen to my baby. Please make sure that you save my baby.
We'll be very careful and we'll do our best, but your own life is also in danger.
I don't care what happens to me. Please just save my baby. I promised Mr. Jindal. Oh, please call Mr. Jindal.
We know whose wife you are, Guddan. We need to operate on you immediately. There's no time to wait for Mr. Jindal to arrive, but there's no need to worry now. We'll do our best. But before we can operate, there is this form you have to sign first. It says that if anything happens to you during an operation, which means if things go wrong in theatre or in the ward, then the hospital will not be held liable for it. Please sign here.
Please just try to save my baby. Please.
What? Guddan hasn't arrived there yet? What are you saying?
Guddan said she was coming here, but after that, she never talked to me about it any further. Hello? Hello, son-in-law? What happened? I hope that things are good between you two and that you're both happy. Where did Guddan go?
There! Guddan, come here! Come back! Sorry, Dad. Guddan just walked out of here. I wonder why I thought she was going to you. I'm confused. I'm really sorry to disturb you. Sorry.
No, don't worry. That's not a problem, Akshat. I know you care a lot about Guddan, so it's obvious that you would worry. I'm glad that you care so much about my daughter. May you two always remain as happy as you are now. Well, I'll hang up now. You give my love to Guddan, will you?
I will. Thank you. Okay. Bye, Dad.
My dear, why did you have to lie to Bhushan?
Well, what could I do, Mom? If I told him the truth, he'd just be as worried and upset as I am now. And Guddan could be anywhere. Once she makes a decision like this, she's not thinking like a reasonable person anymore. Where am I supposed to look for her? And what if Guddan... What if something happens to our baby? The doctor warned her to avoid any stress at all costs at the moment. She doesn't think about anyone when she gets upset like this. She just walked out of here.
Don't be so upset, my dear. She's Guddan, our Guddan. She won't go far. We'll find her, all right? Right?
What's wrong? What's this about? Is someone missing?
Well, Guddan...
Guddan?
I don't know.
I think the first thing you should do is inform the police that she's missing.
No, Grandma. The first 24 hours, the police won't look for anyone. We're going to have to find Mother on our own.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Jindal. I'm calling from Indoor Hospital. Your wife arrived here in critical condition. She's been taken to the operating theatre.
What? Guddan is in hospital? Why? What happened?
I must ask you to come right now.
Hello? Hello?
What?
My goodness, I've hardly even started to play my game. And just look at the state they're in. You're in for a lot more shocks that will be much worse than this one. Be prepared. Because this time around, there's no way I'm going to allow my grand plan to fail.
Sister, my wife, Guddan Jindal, where is she? Is she all right?
1 minute, sir.
Will you please check quickly? This is taking too long.
Sir, your wife is in ward number 8.
All right.
How are we feeling now?
How is my baby?
You'll feel weak for a few days, but don't worry. The surgery was successful, and at the same time we aborted the child as you instructed us to do.